Oh, hey, Jared.
Oh, hey, Samuel.
You ready for some drifting?
I'm ready for some drifting. I'm ready for some grid life. I'm ready for some partying. And already it looks like Ryan Literal on that Coro Works, the 350Z. This thing, we saw this vehicle at Coro Works, which is a shop here in Atlanta. Supercharged V8. This thing's a rocket ship. It's a pro car. It's a Pro 2 vehicle.
Oh, yeah. And that's Ryan Literal kicking off day 2 here at GRIDLIFE Drifting, our favorite drifting event down here at Road Atlanta. Yesterday was insane, but today it's only going to get wilder because drivers get more comfortable. They get a little sillier. Maybe they tied one on last night.
We get sillier.
They're feeling a little bit looser. We don't know.
Yeah. Is that, looks like Jeff Stoneback? Stoneback brought out his S14 yesterday.
Is that like his third car that he's in this week?
He just got like a bevy and arsenal of cars.
Yeah.
But Stoneback out there in that, what would you call that? Like a cornflower blue or something like?
I'd say more like a
periwinkle.
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 One of my favorite.
Oh,
words.
love this car. LS1, ITBs, threw a dog box on it. Campo, great looking FD.
He's living wildly because he doesn't put tennis balls on top of those ITBs in the pits. Like kids could just throw quarters and stuff in there, throw goldfish. I don't think you should do that.
Why are you beckoning that to him?
I mean,
now?
maybe it's thirsty. Maybe he wants a little sip of White Claw. I don't know.
Oh, throw a little White Claw. Usually they use moonshine, but now the millennials these days, right? Just throw a little White Claw. Start to fire the thing up. Ride the claw.
Like Mad Max style, just sitting on the hood, dumping White Claw on the throttle bodies. I don't know if that'll help.
Great day to die.
So.
Oh, look at this shot. Are you kidding me? Sick. We are live. FYI, if your friends can't make it, you're here in the building, or metaphorically speaking, where the red clay and the red dirt meets the asphalt. Road Atlanta, an iconic track. Formula Drift has been coming here for 15 years. Petite Le Mans, road racing, two-wheel, four-wheel, so many things going down here. Third time ever GRIDLIFE is here. But tell your friends we are live on many different channels, but GRIDLIFE Drift presented by Falcon Tires.
Yeah, and you may notice we're not in the Thunderdome today. We're here in the tower at Road Atlanta, and this is kind of exciting for us because we get to see the entire track now and talk to you guys. Oh, and you can see Jared.
We're just chilling here.
We're just chilling, but yeah, you can see us on the live stream, and we get to watch full track drifting here because the guys aren't just drifting in the keyhole area; they're also drifting the S's and pretty much any corner they feel like.
Look at I love Grateful Swan up there. He's got the tie-dye shirt, so Grateful Shred, as I like to call it.
He's so elegant.
He is majestic.
He's
he is majestic. He's got his tie-dye shirt on, and Sam, you're majestic as well. I like going back into the box with you.
Back into the box.
Can we call this the Thunder Tower since we're on the Thunderdome?
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Thunder, Riley Sexsmith not bringing it right now.
He was
bringing it and killing it all day yesterday, but cool little 3 Series wagon going up the hill there, by the way. But Sexsmith coming into view in that NV Auto. And what's the engine under the hood?
He's got a 2JZ.
2JZ.
Powered STI Man of My Own Heart. That's what I drive on the daily. Not the 2JZ part, but ooh.
Yeah, baby.
Literally throwing it backwards.
Literally getting nasty coming into view.
And what's fun about party drifting versus competition drifting is that kind of move might be frowned upon in competition, but here it is all about doing it for the boys, as you like to say, Jared.
Oh, Saturday is for the boys. All the days are for the boys and the gals.
And drift girls. And drift gals.
Yeah.
Drift boys. Can you spell it B-O-I, though? Drift boy.
Boy,
what is
yeah.
That? My boy.
How about B-O-I?
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I said?
Like Big Boy from Outcast. Speaking of Atlanta, ATL.
And speaking of Outcast, Paco, you're cast out for being late up here.
Paco Ibarra with 8 R's. 8 R's in his last
ladies
name.
and gentlemen, welcome this Friday. Oh,
no,
It's
incorrect.
Friday. All right,
anymore.
you're fired.
All right.
Get out of my office. Step in, get out.
You guys have a nice setup here. Look at that. You can watch the whole thing from this.
You guys, we have a fantastic setup here.
You've been here before me, so.
You have one more chance, Paco.
Look, and look, just like that, your fellow Arizonian comes into view here.
And who do you think driving the Vor car today, Jared? It could be.
I'm just gonna say Racer X. Racer X is driving the Vor Momo Ford Mustang. Last night we had some beers.
It's not Enrique Iglesias.
It's not Enrique Cisneros.
Oh.
There's Stoneback. He's brought out the Periwinkle S14.
Maybe it's just silver.
It looks Periwinkle to me.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Drifters just through the smoke.
That
was a total Days of Thunder Cold Trickle moment.
Totally.
You can do it.
And he didn't look at the explosion, too. You know he's a tough guy when he doesn't look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Because tough guys don't look back
Nope.
at explosions.
Thunder.
We should just do karaoke one of these sessions. Maybe by the end of the day, it's just going to be one straight up karaoke.
I heard that's what we're doing.
Doom, 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 doom.
We don't want you to announce anymore.
Give us some lovin'. Right? Enter Steve Winwood.
We got a beautiful aerial view over the S's.
It's fun. We get to see the S's now. We get to see all the campers out there. Hopefully you didn't you didn't Saturday on a Friday, and you still got some left for you today. See Chelsea Denofa out there on track in the yellow RTR Pennzoil, or BC Racing. Yeah, it's Pennzoil as well.
Yeah, Pennzoil. Spec 5.
He's got oil in it, so.
It's got. I think he does. It could be one of those green cars, no oil.
Human Rahimi. He is only human. He's dude. He got a new engine after LS Fest, and he is shredding at St. Louis. He did really, really well. He's running a Mass Motorsports V8 under the hood of that 350Z, and he reminds you that he is only human. Oh, look at that! We're in car with Vaughn Gittin Jr. Sick.
I wouldn't say that he's only human. I'd say he's human and then some. He's got more to him than that, doesn't he?
It's only human nature.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
He's only human in car.
Mm-hmm. We're stacking them up here at the top of the hill.
you just Paco.
Well, it was kind of like one of those accepting, like it was the that you can mean. It can mean many things.
Oh, look at this. Riding shotgun or over the shoulder, Vaughn Gittin Jr. They are running. It looks like he's leaving the start line. Looks a little blown out there, but we're going to look at running through the gears.
Though. That's what's critical.
Sick.
There.
Out of car. There's the drone. And this is the FD track right now. Solid. Look at feeding the wheel.
The only difference is they enter the keyhole.
Yeah, you don't go backwards in this one.
Ah, that's right. Old school.
Yep, that's like how it started. Look at this.
Fingers out.
Chucking a deuce.
He's trying to say, he's already making an order.
Yep.
Two drinks, por favor.
He's making peace with the boys.
He's got to be ready when he hot pit. Who's that coming downhill?
Oh, we got a party train going. Look at Vern down the street. Woo!
Here comes the Skittles party train, as Jared coined yesterday. All right, Paco,
look at that in the back. All right.
You like that car, don't you?
Yeah. Let's see if the camera focus on him. But there is Taylor Hall on his Plymouth Duster. He's got a Plymouth Duster, LS Power, Plymouth Duster with Weissfab.
So rad.
Nice. It's followed by the Race Service Racer Chasers, my fam out there in the big old Benz capturing that footage.
Another Arizonian guy out there in the what car is he driving?
Venetian.
It's
a Laurel?
Nissan Yanni, a.k.a. Laurel.
Laurel Yanni, got it.
Yep.
Got I think DJ Ahuff is in the shotgun seat of the Racer Chaser Benz. Yeah, he's wearing my helmet. I told him not to sweat in it. I don't know if he's going to pull that off, but
can you stop sweating on command, Sam?
Yeah, I'm in perfect physical shape. I could just I'm 100% efficient.
Yeah, that's Schulte following Kegel Johnson.
And Paco, what do you call when you put anime babes on your car?
Itasha.
And what's that mean?
Oh, let me tell you, Daniel-san. Itasha is very good livery.
Okay.
Mr. Miyagi-Do.
Anime girl.
There's the Two-Face.
Very good, Anderu-san.
Oh, Schulte,
very good.
bow down in honorable respect.
Hey, get out of here, you actual Japanese guys. Paco, Jared, get back in here.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
hello, what's going on?
Gotta hear you elderly Japanese guys. Bring Paco and Jared back. All right, they're back.
Hey, yeah, I don't know who those guys were.
Yeah,
so the guy look a lot like Pat Morita.
Yeah.
I think I may have just seen a little hint of Osbo there going up the S's.
Hentai Osbo, you said?
Hentai Osbo.
Oh, Trent Beecham.
There you go.
He's beached these.
If you can't join him, beach him. Was that good? Did I do good?
Job.
That was a good one.
Good.
That was a very Ryan literal
That's his
laugh.
party Mustang, or is that his competition Mustang?
That's his comp Mustang. That's his Pro 2
Oh, look
Mustang.
at that.
Paco,
How we doing? We're chilling. We're in the Thunder Tower, not the Thunder Dome. And look at that. Thunder view.
Take a look at that view.
Would you look at it?
Would you just take a look at that view?
Just look at it.
I mean, just look at it. Like, sometimes you just want to look at it, right?
Get out of here, Fey Mexican man. Bring Paco back. All right, Paco, welcome back.
Sorry, man. Some people keep just pulling me out of there, out of the cabin.
I don't know, man. It's weird.
Is that I think Chris Ward, right? Chris Ward's in that S15?
I don't know, but I love S15s,
It's
man.
beautiful.
S15's probably one of the next to an FD as far as Japanese cars, one of the best out of the box design cars. I say R34, you say 32.
I say 30. It's tough for me because I like R32 GTRs, FD RX-7s, and Nissan Silvia S15s. They're all up there.
I'm all about the Mazda Cosmo.
I'm all about that bass.
That's no treble?
No treble.
Which is weird because every time I seem to rent a car in Atlanta and I get inside, it's
Bass.
always the bass is
Strictly
cranked.
bass.
Treble and
That is
mids
actually
are
true.
usually neglected.
All
Always
rental
in
cars.
Atlanta.
All rental cars bass is fully torqued.
I guess
In Atlanta.
You Atlanteans just like to keep it hyphy. Is that a
Wow.
thing that they say?
I don't think so anymore.
And then there's
who-
Rome.
Who's that?
Ron
Everett.
Ron Everett on his V8 supercharged
New
GTA
Maxus.
6.
New Maxus.
Doing
Yeah,
double
Maxus
duty as well,
logo.
driving a Factory 5 race car as well.
Power Stop Camaro. Who's that?
It's a power stop.
Yeah, the power stop.
no.
There's your hot dog.
Here's,
All dressings. Throw some relish on it.
This is Corey Hosford. He's the other third of Paco and I's Maximum Driftcast. He's been building up to driving this car for a very long time, and we're happy to see him out here on track. And he's actually been getting a lot better behind the wheel with each round. It's pretty it's fun to see him get comfortable.
I saw him chasing Forsberg yesterday. Very, very close. Like
Speaking of chase, look at that. Oh, man, what an all-star cast. We got Vaughn Ginn Jr., Frederick Osbo, Ryan Turk, Chris Forsberg, Chelsea Denofa, Racer Chaser, Race Service. Grid Life is absolutely torqued.
That's going to be one of those epic shots.
There.
When you see in a few hours today, our dudes are hard at work downstairs, the Race Service
look at this crowd.
editors. They're going to be editing that together. You're going to see that shot in just a few hours on the boys' pages. On all those drivers are going to be coming in and
Hot Boy Drift Train
rides out to some of the
Taylor Hall
VIP pass people.
In the chase. It's gonna feel so crazy drifting a bunch of 240s being chased by a Plymouth Duster.
Yeah, it's bringing it back old school.
But they look so badass.
Actually, usually big old cars like that don't keep up with the little Nissans, but he's shredding.
Well, yeah, that car is so modified. Like it's all looks inside. It's all tubed, extremely modified to just specifically for drifting. He's been building that car for quite a while.
You guys might be too young to remember. It might be before your age. Do you remember Ryan Hampton piloting the 69 Camaro?
Yes. I do remember seeing him do that.
Farouk. What's that?
Is that a Falcon Camaro?
Yeah,
right?
well, it was matte black for a little bit. Then it went the teal and blue Falcon tires livery.
That's right.
Farouk Kawai here in his Reckless Racing. This is his pro car. So I said yesterday that Frederick Osbo was the only driver in his actual literal Formula Drift Pro vehicle, but Farouk Kawai is another driver in his pro vehicle. But yeah, look at this. I mean, look at these trains. The Skittles train, Kegel Johnson, as you said, Schulte. And then
he's
loops
got both flavors in the same car.
Ryan Little
on his pro car as well.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah, a lot of these guys out here are now showing up in their pro cars. We said Frederick Osbo is out here, and he's getting extra seat time, which is exciting. And then,
yeah, that's a good opportunity for him, huh? All right, so what do we got here next? All right, so it seems that the party train, I like how we're halting them actually at the FD track, and that's
is that Swan wearing tie-dye up there?
That's what I said.
I didn't know. I didn't realize it was a tie-dye.
Welcome to 30 minutes ago.
That's why he's rocking the
Paco, you do not want to start this feud with me, my friend.
Grateful Shred.
I just did.
Like Jerry Garcia up at the start line.
We said Grateful Shred, but I didn't connect that was tie-dye.
Yeah, it was tie-dye.
Oh, cool.
That's the whole correlation there.
All right, Jared.
I love that IS.
Honorable Samuel. You
dishonor family, Samuel son.
Hey, I told you to get out of here, old Asian Japanese guys.
Sorry, we leave.
All right, Paco, Jared, you can come back.
Sorry, I'm back. I went to the bathroom real quick.
Give me that mic. All right, thanks,
cool.
buddy. Yeah, they keep popping in here. It's really disrespectful. It is very not honorable.
They dishonor themselves.
Yes,
petty. Must commit seppuku.
So, Paco, why do some dudes run these big intakes out the hood? Is it because their superchargers
Their superchargers so massive, and these cars, so especially the GT86 originally has a boxer engine, which is a very, very low engine.
World is flat, Paco.
We're not getting into this fight. But, yep, so with a big V8 plus a supercharger, there's no other way to put the intake. Like, unless you want to have like some crazy piping going on, just put the filter right on the intake manifold.
And there's Vaughn speeding up the hill, taking the long line.
Real quick here, guys, an update as Beginner is up next. Beginner Track Battle is up next. Beginner is up next. So, FYI,
you can see
Track Battle Beginner, you're up next.
You can see me tucking my belly.
You can see some of the boys lining up there at the top of the hill. You got Chelsea. You've got Tanner.
There's a Cadillac.
I see Farouk.
James Simonovic. I think James Simonovic driving that Cadillac. I might get that wrong. But
no, you're not butchering the name. You're not butchering the name at all.
The butcher.
Smovic.
That's actually a good name. If we didn't already have Cameron Moore, we could do Paco the Butcher.
The Butcher, yeah.
The Butcher.
Cameron Moore is very literally a butcher, though.
Yeah, I know.
He actually is.
Yeah.
Don't fear the Butcher.
Chelsea Denofa followed by Farouk Sugai down the hill.
Farouk's been trying to do that backwards entry since yesterday.
And Chelsea's RTR Mustang is pretty stock. And
you got to flick it.
It's one of those cars that's just really well set up after a few minor modifications, and it's pretty cool that he's able to do all this.
Are you trying to say that the RTR Mustangs come ready to rock?
One may say, Paco. How much are they paying you?
Can't disclose.
Okay, fair enough.
Have you guys seen Deadpool 2 yet?
Jared, they're not one of the official sponsors. Get out of here. I have a theory that Jared is being under the table paid by Ryan Reynolds and or Marvel to heavily promote Deadpool 2 to me in organic conversation.
I approve this message.
Deadpool 2 might be the greatest film of all time, brought to you by Wall Street Journal. And Deadpool 2, Ryan Reynolds brings you all the comedy, and Josh Brolin is the icing on the cake. Deadpool 2, available for download now.
Josh Brolin, actually, it was the icing on the cake, absolutely.
You ever seen?
Oh, there was a taxi coming down the hill.
Have you seen Say Anything? I just watched that on the plane the other day. It's been a long time.
Jared,
it's been a while.
Bring back Brief Jared.
And we have
movie review. Jared behind.
Tanner Faust out here at GRIDLIFE, partying with some of the locals, some of the non-pro. It's just exciting to see this drift taxi, this Volkswagen Passat drift taxi cruising around the track with just some modified Silvias. Just what started the whole craze.
Throwing down with the bros.
Throwing down with the boys.
It is V8. Doesn't have the Volkswagen power plant.
Pad good.
Just want to build something fun.
Yeah.
Which car's Pat in?
He's in the G35, the Njuku car. Pretty much. Speaking of mostly stock cars. All right, here we got the boys. We have Chris Forsberg, followed by Frederick Osbo, followed by Ryan Turk, followed by the Race Service Racer Chaser.
For those who haven't,
looks like the RTR Mustang.
For those who haven't stopped by the pit, go check out Ryan Turk's hand-painted livery.
Yeah, that was done by our boy Ornamental Conifer Nico. Hand-painted that in our studio in Mid-City, LA, and it was awesome.
I had somebody earlier, he was standing right next to me, and I told him, yeah, it's hand-painted. He's like, no, it's not.
And then
like, look at it close, and he was like,
brush strokes.
It's not. I was like, yeah.
You can taste the paint if you suck on it long enough.
Probably was it like lead-based?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's why it tastes so good.
It's like lickable wallpaper. Willy Wonka, schnozberries. It tastes like schnozberries. What is a schnozberry?
It's from that hit movie.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, featuring Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder in studios now.
Oh my God, are they paying you too? I was talking about Super Troopers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know they're coming out with a new one?
I watched it. It's not good.
It's not good? No.
I just watched it on the plane the other day. I fell asleep. Super Troopers snooze fest.
Super snoozers, more like.
Yay!
That one's for you, boys.
You can see Taylor Hall pitting into that Duster. This is probably the only Duster that's ever been at Road Atlanta.
No, I was actually wearing a Duster last year. It looked really good. I got a lot of compliments from the late-days.
And the
like,
dudes.
Who's this guy wearing a trench coat in 95-degree weather?
But the, let's call it what it is, the rear-endless chaps was a nice piece de resistance.
Okay, so it's very appropriate for this heat.
I've got a beef to pick. Why do people always have to say, like, these chaps, they're rear-endless? All chaps. Isn't that chaps by definition? Can't we just say chaps?
You're right. You were just wearing chaps and a Duster. So you were
like... I also had my samurai swords and my fedora to protect my lady's honor.
Yep. Honorable Samuel.
God, these elderly Japanese men keep getting... Get out, guys.
Sorry, we leave.
Jared.
Yep.
Gosh, get back in here.
Con permiso.
I don't know what that means.
That's Spanish?
He's a bilingual Japanese gentleman.
At least they're bilingual. I can appreciate a well-traveled dude. Let's see, is that Larry Chen down there hustling?
Chaps. Oh, hi, Larry.
I recognize
Larry,
that.
Turn around and do a 360.
That's just the Larry signature hat.
Yeah.
Like... When Larry retires, they're gonna hang that hat on the bleachers of Road Atlanta.
I just saw a guy with a bunch of camera bags and a long floppy hat hustling. It can only be one.
Was this the Matrix?
He's got the long sleeves.
Oh, he does.
He's got the long sleeves. That's Larry. Hi, Larry.
Gant. Larry has a particular signature Gant about him.
Larry, do a somersault if you hear us.
His aura also glows.
See, I told you.
Gold.
It wasn't him.
Well, then people should stop trying to look like Larry to confuse me. All right, well, let's thank a few of the sponsors out here for making GRIDLIFE possible.
Fire it off. Let's hear your best Jared Deenda voice.
All right, let's go ahead and be Jared Deenda for a second. I'd like to thank Falcon Tire manufacturer here. Well, we'd like to thank Rockstar Energy Drink, as well as Voodoo Ride, Maxxis Tire, Power Stop Brakes, VP Racing Fuels, and Momo, who will be launching new gloves soon. Coming to a theater near you, as well as Deadpool 2, already out of theaters.
How are they going to launch them? We have like a glove cannon?
That's a negative.
They just launched new gloves. There's some high vis yellow. They did particularly for GRIDLIFE. Also, do I sound like that?
Yes, you do.
That's weird.
I
don't think I sound like that. AEM Electronics, BC Racing, Airlift Performance, NRG Innovations, Clutch Masters, Ineos Oil, Fortune Auto, Farm Group, Link ECU, RTR, TF Works, TH Motorsports, Haltech ECU, and iBox Suspension. I don't think I sound like that.
Yeah, I think what I'm doing is channeling the AOL movie phone guy. For those of you that are over 30-ish out there, you remember calling Time Warner AOL movie phone. Hi, welcome to.
For Falcon Tire, press 1 now.
Yeah. Para español, oprima el número 2.
Now, kids, back in the day, before you could just sit in your room Googling yourself, you had to call AOL movie phone.
I was like, what? Party train?
I know. I thought,
Party train. All right, guys,
like,
send them.
It was like Braveheart. Hold.
Rip the brakes.
Go.
Now, Pat Gooden leading the charge. Pat, come on, get him going. Get him good.
Amazing. Fiberglass flying everywhere.
Parade lap. That's cool. It's exciting to see the slow parade lap. At least, let's just maybe next session, guys. Let's drift
that. There's a burnout.
Man, look at that.
Well, Sam, Paco, awesome event here, and this is just one demo session of expression session for drifting. 1 of 4 throughout today. We're gonna be up here in the Thunder Tower.
Thunder Tower. We named that. We've
Paco, deemed it.
We're not in the Thunderdome till later tonight.
So 3 men get in. How many come out?
All of them.
I think probably 5 or 6 based on the people that keep on barging into this room.
Sorry, we leave.
But yeah, we'll hopefully get some locks in the door before the next session and no more interruptions from these different characters that keep jumping in here.
Sorry.
Who's that guy? Get out of here, Willie. He's a high-pitched fisherman.
My bad. I'll leave.
All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you for listening. I am Sam Nelvin, a.k.a. Drift Idiot. I'm with Paco Ibarra, a.k.a. Taco Ibarra.
Oh.
And we are Maximum Driftcast, and then we're also joined by the voice, the one, the only, the man himself.
My name is Jared Dienda.
My name is Jared.
My name's Jared. My mom says I sound okay.
No more Mexican Fred Durst?
No.
That was going to wait till next round to drop that bomb.
Right. Still are the Mexican Fred Durst. Alfredo Dursto.
All right, thanks for joining us, guys. Much more to come today. We will be back soon.
Arigato.
Get out of here, guy.